Hello, everyone. My name is Gianna Loretta, and I am a senior philosophy major here at West Virginia University. Now, that being said, I have unfortunately received my fair share of funny looks and offbeat comments about being a philosophy major, which is why I think it's important to say that no, philosophy isn't a dumb major. I'll be explaining exactly why in this video. So first, I'm going to address those negative stigmas and stereotypes associated with studying philosophy, and then debunk them. Then I'm going to talk about the specific professional benefits and tangible skills that one can develop by studying philosophy. And finally, I'm going to cover the wide variety of career paths that are available to philosophy majors. So now let's play a little game of fiction versus fact. Okay, so this is definitely one of the most common stereotypes. Philosophy majors won't be able to get a job after they graduate. However, the fact is that over 78% of students who graduated in 2015 with a BA in philosophy were able to find a job or continue their education within 6 months of graduating. Next, philosophy majors will be broke when they graduate. That's fiction. The mean starting salary for someone with a BA in philosophy was over $43,000 in 2015, which, by the way, was the highest starting salary of any humanities major. Another stereotype that I've heard a lot is that philosophy is just an easy major and you can slack off to pass. Again, that couldn't be further from the truth. Philosophy is really challenging, and you have to have strong reading comprehension skills and writing abilities to succeed. Because trust me, we read and write a lot. People who are weaker in those areas tend to struggle a little bit more. And even if you're really strong, you're still going to have to work hard both in and outside of class to do well. Don't believe me? Just try a couple of paragraphs from Kant, Hegel, or Heidegger. And finally, the last fictitious stigma about studying philosophy is that it's useless and devoid of any relevance to the real world. But on the contrary, there's no aspect of life that philosophy doesn't touch, from religion to politics to money. Philosophy is everywhere, whether you realize it or not. So this is definitely the biggest lie that anyone could ever tell about the field. So that's being said, let's move on to the many professional benefits that one can gain by majoring in philosophy. So listed here are all of the skills that philosophies will develop over the course of their educational careers, all of which are highly sought after by employers. Now, some people might argue that these are only soft skills, but if they would take a moment and do a quick Google search, they would see that these soft skills are some of the most important to have. Every single list of the most desired employee characteristics is going to contain communication, critical thinking, problem solving, and a willingness to learn. And as you'll see in a moment, this is why philosophy majors have such a wide variety of career opportunities. With this universal skill set, there are so many fields in which philosophy majors are going to thrive. So first, many philosophy students go on to law school, and this is definitely one of the most common paths, especially when you consider that philosophy majors are among the highest scorers on the LSAT. The fields of public policy and politics are also popular choices, especially when you consider how closely philosophy is tied to public decision-making and agenda setting. Philosophy majors also tend to be very persuasive and creative, which is why business, management, journalism, and public relations are good options too. And additionally, studying philosophy is great preparation for a career as a teacher or professor, especially one who conducts academic research. As you can see, the options are essentially limitless. And no matter what career path you choose to take, even if you're a doctor, an engineer, or a chemist, the skills that you would learn from studying philosophy are going to be relevant and important. So, in conclusion, if you had a negative perspective or just general misconceptions about philosophy before, I hope this changed your mind for the better. Speaking both from personal experience and by doing the research, I can attest that philosophy is an excellent choice for an undergraduate major. And with that, I'd like to end with this quote that shows just how important philosophy is. We study science to learn how to get what we want. We study philosophy to know what we want in the first place. Thanks for watching.